Hey Gemini, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be your weekly reading. I'm recording it on February 17th. So we just passed the full moon in Leo. If you felt the effects of that, it might have brought things to the surface with emotions or love connections. And I hope it shifted things in a positive direction for you if so. We're going to start this reading with an oracle message, okay? So what do we have for Gemini? Also, we're going to be shifting into Pisces season in a few days, so if you have Pisces in your chart, it should be a good time for you. Okay, let's get an oracle message here for Gemini. All right. Let's take this one. Okay, it's number 17. This is a card about balance. You have the yin yang, so you also have karma here. You have the light and the dark, the good and the bad. Maybe looking at the pros and cons in a situation. I mean, also as Gemini, you know, you're the twins. I feel like you're probably weighing out pros and cons in a situation. It looks like he's trying to decide which mask to wear, right? Which beak, like he's going to a masquerade. Something about there's no shame, no reason to be ashamed. Someone here might also like to entertain people or some kind of entertainment or art. Let's see what the book has to say, Gemini. Okay, so the keywords are balance and equality. If I'm losing balance in a pose, I stretch higher and God reaches down to steady me. It works every time and not just in yoga. By Terry Guillemets. Despite our differences, by changing our position, stance, or direction, we may find a common ground and jointly interact. This process is made easier when both sides participate in unison. A jester performs his dance. Strength and motion combine, and in one instance he remains frozen in perfect poise. In his hands he bounces two massive opposing shapes. Despite their fundamental differences, his dancing forms positions them so that their opposites are transformed and their shapes now morph into one, of complementary yin and yang harmony. Balance by default requires equality of purpose, position, and desire. Both sides of a pivotal point must consider the position of the other. If one side fails to cooperate, balance is lost. Going with that message, you know, it might be a time where you're trying to work with somebody, whether that's in, a relationship, a work situation, a living situation, a friendship, trying to get a project done, some kind of transaction, whatever it may be here. It seems that you need to try to work together. You know, it's mostly about the effort you put into trying to understand where the other person's going, right? If you want to keep that form that he had, it's like you need to know where somebody is or where they're intending on going in order to counterbalance that or, you know, match them. So I'm picking up on something like that. Strong energy of balance for you right now, Gemini. So we'll start off the tarot reading with the deck of oppositions. Just going to give it one shuffle and get started here, okay? Since that oracle card took a while to come out. Again, the way the card came out, it did take quite some time. I didn't say anything about it. I'm also getting the message going with that. If you do think that something's taking longer than you expect, maybe to hear back from someone or for someone to get something done where they need to get it done in order for you to, to work, it's something you're working on together or expecting from them, I feel like it's okay to mention it to them and reach out because that was kind of a exacerbated wait for a card to come out, and everything that happens in the reading is for a reason. Nice energy to start off. We have the Hierophant upright here. So that could be about beliefs, it could be about a lesson, commitment, long-term commitment. It could be a higher power here, you know, source energy. We have the Six of Wands reversed. Someone might be having a bad hair day this week. I don't know if that's you or the other person or someone around you. I feel like something's going to make you chuckle a little bit about someone's bad hair day. But Six of Wands reversed is not getting recognized, you know, not victorious in a situation. And let's see what else we get for that. Okay, we have the Judgment. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. That Ace of Swords reversed, you know, going with the card not coming out, and I was saying if you're expecting to hear something from someone and you haven't heard it, you should say something. That's kind of what I'm getting with that Ace of Swords reversed. It's like you're waiting for communication here and it's not coming in. Or you're expecting someone to talk about something here and they're not talking about it. So I feel like, and that Six of Wands reversed is like not getting the attention, or not victorious in a situation. I feel like you need to, I don't want to say like call someone out, but you need to let them know, hey, like I need to hear this from you, or we need to talk about this, or there's something you might want to ask somebody here with that Ace of Swords reversed, because I feel like they're avoiding it. They're avoiding, maybe they don't want to talk about something because they think it's going to put too much attention on them. I feel like somebody doesn't want to talk about something because they weren't successful with something. And there's a message here that you might want to bring it up here. You have the Three of Swords. Okay. You have the King of Wands and the Emperor. Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, there we go. We get the communication. I feel like you're not hearing from someone, or it's like someone who is expecting to receive some kind of recognition here and they didn't get it. They're upset by it. And they're upset by it, but they want to take control. I feel like somebody here feels like they did something according to instruction, or it could be possibly somebody didn't do something according to instruction. I'm getting a message here about the instructions or the protocol or the way that something should be done, possibly the way a document should be executed here. So if you're signing a document this week, I would be careful about that too. Just make sure everything's in order with it. Read all the details. But I'm getting that there's an issue here with either communication or like execution of a document. Let me pull more cards. I'm probably gonna have to pull clarifiers here, but interesting. This week ahead for all the air signs, there is some kind of energy of like coming out of struggle or coming away from something that wasn't working out or that was difficult. Every single air sign. So, and when that happens, you know, there's a reason for it. You're not alone with it, too. You got the Two of Wands. I feel like somebody here had more on their plate than they could handle. They neglected to do something, possibly. You have the Two of Cups. Seven of Wands. Four of Coins. You know what I thought when I saw this card, and I've seen it a bunch of times, and I never thought this for the message. I was like, somebody needs to pick up the pieces here. There's some kind of communication that is overdue. And There's communication that's overdue. I feel like somebody was distracted. I feel like they had more on their plate than they could handle. I feel like it might, I don't know if it was in their personal life or if it was just trying to take on too much with a project here, but I think that somebody, like your energy, Gemini, is that you want to take control over this situation here, and you are going to vocalize that. You're going to be starting probably multiple messages or avenues for communication here. You want to take control over something because you know you can get it done right, or you want it to be done right here, and somebody was not successful. Somebody, I feel like someone dropped the ball here. You know, this is my card, and I have a bunch of tarot decks. This is my card for dropping the ball because he's throwing 5 things at her and she only has 2 hands. So I feel like somebody dropped the ball on something here, and you want to take control over it because you know it needs to get done, or you know you can do it right here. You're making a judgment call to bring this to attention. You might be starting some kind of calling attention for people to look into something here. You got the 2 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. Let me pull some clarifiers. Okay, the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands reversed. What do we have for the 6 of Wands reversed? Okay. We got the 3 of Wands reversed. Waiting for too long. Again, something's overdue. Someone's expected something and it's overdue. I've been getting that from pretty early on in this reading. King of Pentacles reversed. Somebody here, there's something wrong, like with the way something started, or something's not stable, or like it's not sound. It's not foundationally sound here, or like it hasn't been executed in a sound way. This 3 of Swords is throwing me off. What is this 3 of Swords here? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is worry, stressed. I do think somebody's taken on more than they can handle. I am getting that as a message overall. The 2 of Swords. Maybe somebody didn't even see something, like they're worried about something else and they didn't even they overlooked something completely. They missed something. They're worried maybe because they did overlook something. The 2 of Cups. What's going on with this 2 of Cups over here? Feel like somebody involved in this situation, the one that there's been like a lot of waiting for something to get done here, or to hear from somebody, or to have them do something here. I feel like they've been struggling with something in their personal life. They're probably going through a breakup here, and they're going through a breakup here, and it's hard for them because they really thought the person was going to be the one. They don't want to deal with it. They're very stressed out. But it could also be that if it's like a work situation, it could be like you're doing the job for yourself and someone else, because somebody else may have left, or they might be taking time off to deal with some kind of difficult situation in their personal life. They're healing from something, healing from some kind of a loss here. They're just healing from something that's been very difficult. And I feel like you might be taking on, it's like with this, it's like, throwing like what was meant for two people at one person here. So Gemini, for whoever this reading is for, I do think that there's something here that's overdue communication, or not hearing from someone, or not hearing back about something, and there's an idea that you should probably check in and reach out or communicate about this to who needs to hear about it here. You need to take control over the situation, and you know it with that King of Wands in the middle of your spread. You need to take control over here, and the Emperor is like, I'm getting some kind of contract needs to be executed, or you need to do something by the book, or you need to look into some kind of records, or some kind of the way something was started or written, or the way something was written up here. I think there's something that needs to be looked at here. I feel like somebody had more on their plate than they could handle, and they may have dropped the ball. And I think that now it's the idea of trying to fix the situation, trying to like take everything and pick the pieces back up again with what's here. I feel like somebody might have some explaining to do with that Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands. I do think that it's gonna be okay. I think whatever this is, whether it's just like a contract or some kind of agreement here, I feel like whatever this is, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be the end result is gonna be fine. It's gonna, like, the quality will be there, but there is a very strong message here that something needs to be looked into and fixed, because there's something that wasn't done right, or it was neglected, or it might be past the deadline. So that's what I'm getting, Gemini. I mean, it's not going to be everyone's reading, but if it's yours, let me know. If you enjoyed the reading, let me know. And I hope you have a great day. Take care.